Hello gamers, we're going to Tokyo. And our label has to pay for it. It's been a hot minute since I've been able to record one of these. Just, you know, stuff kept coming up. You know how it is. Sometimes life gets busy. But, also standard, 5-minute, not really 5-minute, but you get it, Rotascope rule. Been at this for a minute by now, you know the drill. God, I'm kind of out of sorts right now. I'm tired. I woke up early so I could go to a doctor's appointment this morning. Not anything like terribly concerning, just a routine appointment for this type of examination. I don't expect anything will come of it, but just trying to be safe and all that. I want this to stay right here because that's where that goes. I'm fairly certain. Actually, maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm stupid. This is widely known. Local bird, too dumb to live. Full story at 11. Anyway, I actually tried staying up until yesterday morning from the previous night so I could set up an appointment for this morning. The afternoon that I'm recording this. But I called the place and they were like, actually, sorry, we only take same-day appointments now, so you can go screw yourself. So I was like, okay, cool, I guess I'll go do that then. Obviously, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it's still annoying. So, lesson learned, I guess. I mean, I'm adjusting my sleep schedule anyways because of all the traveling I'm going to be doing over the next couple of weeks. It's tomorrow is Thanksgiving at time of recording, and excuse me, I'm not like a super big proponent of like the holiday itself, but my parents like to do a big family get together at the end of the year, which yes is a nightmare for staying healthy thanks to COVID. I will be masking up. I do not care if anybody gives me strange looks. They can deal with it. But anyway, family gathering, you know how it is. It's like the one opportunity a year I have to see most of my siblings, because there's a lot of us and we're all spread out, etc., yada yada. I am looking forward to my parents cooking though. I miss it terribly because my parents are great cooks. They know how to make a tasty meal, I'll say that much. Well, these are lined up, not in the right place, but this is correct. This is not in the right place, that's why I'm getting thrown off. These are also not in the right... Oh my lord. I need to get that over there. I need to switch these two. What if I just do that? Yeah! I think the outer layer is good, which is bewildering to me, because I am usually not... Y'all know by now I'm not exactly adept at rotoscopes, but it's fine. I'm somehow stumbling my way into success. I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. I wonder where that saying comes from. What does that mean exactly? Like, is it literal? Was somebody in the original use case for it, like, literally being gifted a horse? And, you're not supposed to... And, like, don't look it in the mouth because it'll, like, kick you in the face and probably murder you because horses are terrifying creatures? If you think about them for 2 seconds, I truly don't know. These two pieces need it. Doing that? Oh no. Huh. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh lord, I've already used up 2 hint tokens and... okay. It's been 5 minutes, let's move on. Sushi platter, photographed by Joel Glenn. It's strange, I feel like I would have gotten that eventually, but I didn't want to be here for like 20 minutes on a rotoscope puzzle. Speaking of long timers, I was going over my notes for this one, and the time I had for this in my practice run through was almost half an hour. I am not going to let it go that long, trust me. If it gets to 10 minutes and I still haven't solved it, I'm just gonna use one of these. I'm a little miffed that I used 2 of my hint tokens for basically no reason, but that's okay, I can get those back. I'm less worried about these since you get one guaranteed every time you solve 10 puzzles, so... but yeah, tomorrow, at time of recording, traveling out for Thanksgiving, visit family and stuff. If any of you are out traveling, I say tomorrow, this is gonna go up, like, long after Thanksgiving is over. If any of y'all are traveling in the future, do be safe. Whether you're, flying or driving. You know my ambivalence, at best, towards flying. Not that driving is any better, really. Driving is more dangerous than flying, statistically speaking. But, God, I'm a rambling mess tonight, huh? That's just how it goes sometimes, I guess. I finally got one. Thank goodness. Feels like I've been at this for a hot second. I've placed like 2 pieces in a minute and a half. Not my best showing. I think this is the right orientation, because these look like parked cars. I promise I haven't muted my microphone. Surprise talking jump scare. I just, I don't know, I was, oh, I was there. I don't know, I kept trying to formulate the next sentence I wanted to say in my head over and over, and it just wasn't getting anywhere because, again, I'm tired, and I'm adjusting my sleep schedule. Nice. But yeah, traveling. So there's Thanksgiving, but also next week after that, I'm surprised going to Midwest Fur Fest. You'll never guess what type of convention that is. I originally wasn't planning on going at all because, like, I simply wouldn't have been able to afford it. But a friend of mine and their partner very kindly invited me along because they had reserved their hotel room a while ago, but they, for whatever reason, they couldn't find anybody else to stay in it with them, so it would just be the 2 of them in this, you know, largely empty space. So they were like, "Hey, you want to come along?" I'm like, "Hell yeah!" so that's a thing. That's exciting. I'm not like traveling with them there directly. We're not like carpooling or anything because they've got other holiday stuff they're doing. They're like, you know, traveling around visiting other friends and stuff the week after Thanksgiving before they go to the convention, which is fine. And I don't want to be like a third wheel to that, so I told them I'd drive up there and meet them there. Which, it's a 9-hour drive, that's not nothing, but at the same time I've done worse drives, so I'm not... Well, I say I'm not terribly worried about it, but you never know, I guess. I've got other things going on in my life that might make driving a little more complicated. Not that I want to get into that right now, or on this YouTube channel at all, because that's my business. But it's nothing life-threatening. I'll just have to be more careful going up there and, you know, making sure I take breaks and stuff. But, God, where do any of the pieces go? No wonder this took me half an hour. I am struggling with this. Hoping the rest of the hoping the rest of the puzzles here in Tokyo will be easier. Excuse me for a moment. Had to get a drink really quick. It's weird, like, you'd think this puzzle... Oh, nice. You'd think, this puzzle would be easier than it is, because it's like, well, based on the pattern of these lights and street signs, it must go here, but, hasn't really worked out that way so far, unfortunately. Did you like that, totally cool and hip and not at all weird way that I just, shortened the word... I completely lost my train of thought thanks to that hiccup. Oh my god. What is happening tonight, y'all? I don't know. I was gonna say, like, this has to go somewhere over here, right? But yeah, I'm excited. I've never been to it. Let me try that again. I swallowed half the words in that sentence as they were coming out. Very impressive, really. But, I haven't been to MFF before. I've only been to the one furry convention so far. Let me try that again. I've only been to the one furry convention so far. Use your words, Cadenza. And that was, FW way back in May, which was a great time. Honestly, kind of life-changing, as silly as that sounds. But I'm trying to keep my... I'm trying to keep my expectations in check. This is... I hope to have a fun time and, you know, hang out with my friends who invited me, and maybe see some other friends who might be going there. I haven't asked people. I should do that. So that's gonna be nice. And then after that, I got nothing going on until Christmas. Which, again, I'm sort of ambivalent on Christmas as a general concept, especially how corporate it is in America. Hot take of the century, that one. But it's at least a good excuse to, you know, give gifts to friends and spend time with people. So I'm trying to hold on to, trying to keep that aspect of it in mind. So I'm not such a sourpuss. Do people use that expression anymore? Does anyone even know what I'm talking about when I call myself a sourpuss? Like, do people know what that means? I'm sure you can infer it from context, but like, who says shit like that anymore? Nobody, that's who. Listen, I never said I was the coolest bird on the internet, just a bird on the internet. There is a difference. I'm increasingly thankful I've stockpiled so many of these. I need them for situations like this one. Let's see. Cool, but on the other hand, I think it's been long enough. Tokyo by Night, photographed by Neil Beer. Alright. Nice, and I immediately get that back. Love to see it. I don't know how hint tokens and free puzzle tokens are distributed. I imagine they're just kind of distributed randomly when you start the game. That makes the most sense to me, but what do I know? I'm just the doctor. I'll be honest, I know that's a reference to something, but it's been so long since I watched the original source that I kind of don't remember what the original, like, where that came from. Like, I truly do not remember. Ah, there we go. Yeah, that fits there. Okay. It's always this piece that throws me off. I'm gonna leave that there, actually. That's not right. That's not even remotely correct. Let's put this here. This is, a little problematic, let's say. Where do I even start with this? That's the biggest issue I have with, these interlock puzzles, is finding where to start. Because, like, there's only 7 pieces, but you truly don't know if you're doing, like, if you're following the right path literally until the moment you solve it. So it's just like, it's almost like you almost have to solve it in advance, which is weird. I don't know that I'm a super big fan of that. But I will endeavor to do my best regardless. Let's put that back there, for lack of a better spot. Hey! How about that? Meiji Shrine near Yoyogi Park. Artist unknown. I did that without any hint tokens. I almost never solve interlocks without using a hint token first, just to square away one of the pieces. Hey! And I get a hint token for free. Things are coming up, bird. Oh, these are some small pieces, huh? Okay. Let's start with this weird thing first. I say weird because it's out of context. Haven't found where it goes yet. This puzzle took me about 8 minutes on my practice playthrough. Time will tell if I can beat that time, very eloquently stated. I realized as I was saying that sentence that it wasn't worded especially well, but that's fine. I think this thing is one of these things. One of these, God, what are they called? Maganekos or something like that? The good fortune cats with their cute little pawsies. Yes, pawsies is the appropriate term. Why do you ask? And this has to be one of these, right? But which specific one is the issue here? Honestly, not sure. Okay, it's not that one. Thanks. Appreciate the feedback, game. Feels like I just gotta kind of try these one by one. Nope. It's a good thing I hadn't already set any puzzle pieces down. Okay. Be tedious, game. I appreciate it. I will keep doing this. No one can stop me. Cool. Alright, let's try this side. I don't usually like trial and erroring my way through image hole puzzles, because it's so annoying to have to try repeated pieces. or repeated spots, I should say. You see what I have to deal with. Hold on, let me take off my hoodie. It's suddenly a little bit hot in my room. Okay, whatever. I'll try and find something else. Let's find this, actually. This is... It seems like it's a sword hilt. Maybe it isn't, but sure seems that way. Man, I'm having a hard time focusing on this one. Partly because I'm tired, I think, but also it's just like, where are any of these, you know? Like, this is parts of a sword, but they're not long enough. Maybe it's this? It's just so hard to tell because none of these pieces are really big enough for me to see much of the picture at a time, which is annoying. But I'll deal with it. I've dealt with worse. I've dealt with worse in this game, even, so... There we go. Finally found something 4 minutes in. Alright. Oh, speaking of this game, I remember a while ago, I don't remember what specific episode, but a while back, I did wonder to myself if this game has a speedrunning community, and it turns out it does. Which, on the one hand, isn't too terribly surprising in the grand scheme of things, I guess, but on the other hand, still pretty cool. It's not, like, a huge community, but it does exist, which is nice. From, I looked on the, what is it, it was either like speedrun.com or like Speed Demos Archive, or it was one of those sites. I'll put a link in like a pinned comment or something, once this video goes up, but following that page, there seem to be 4 main categories of, a speedrun in this game. There's the standard any % run, which is just, you know, get through the game as fast as possible. And I imagine abuses, like, you know, whatever random hint tokens you get and the free puzzle token pieces you get. The top times for that category seem to be around 20 minutes-ish, which is pretty dang fast. Cool. And then there's the any % no hints or skips, which is quite a bit longer. The top times for that seem to run about like an hour and 45-ish minutes. Then there's 100%, which is quite a bit longer. It's like 5 or 6 hours. And then there's technically a 4th category, which is 100% no hints or skips. And nobody on the website I checked has uploaded a run in that category because I can't imagine why anyone would want to run that. It sounds like torture. It would be, thinking about it, it would be kind of funny if someone were to, you know, were to just like do that run without any practice. It would take like 20 hours, but you know, if you did that and submitted it to speedrun.com, you would technically have the world record. As long as you could like verify that you weren't cheating or anything. I'm looking for these sideways pieces, if you were wondering. Not really having much luck finding them. Yeah, this video is gonna run a little long, I'm sure. Hello? think I found this piece. Time will tell. In like 3 seconds. Yeah! Alright. Now for this one. I don't think it'll be one of these. But it'll be like on top of something. Probably not hanging in the air. Maybe it's that? Let's see. Seems like a good candidate for that spot. What do you know? Alright. No idea for that one. This could be any number of spots. I'm pretty sure it's one of those cats. I just gotta find one that's large enough and detailed enough. Also, while I'm thinking about it. Okay, it was that one. Fair enough, I suppose. Fair enough, I suppose. But, yeah, life's been kind of busy lately. It's gonna get busier here for the next couple of weeks, especially since I gotta do Christmas shopping for folks. But I'll worry about that later. Oh my god, I lost my train of thought. Oh, right. Lord help me, I've started playing Vampire Survivors again. That game is way too fun and also way too addictive for its own good. We're at the absolute piss. There. Okay, that's... Alright, whatever, it's fine. Tokyo Shopkeeper. Artist unknown. That's a lot of stuff. That took a while. Let's move on. Oh, speed puzzle, you say. Alright. And it's a cylinder. Or, not a cylinder, it's a rotational one. Thank goodness. I'm not too concerned about getting the, Oh, it's that one. I'm not too concerned about getting the piece, because I know where it is, yada yada yada. Nope. Nope. I'm trying to get... there. That one. Let me focus on this before I resume talking about Vampire Survivors, because I will probably go on and on for a hot minute. I think this one is that one, so this must be this one. That's not right. We'll come back to that one, I guess. Trying to follow the shapes here. This seems right, but clearly I'm missing something. Use your words. Okay, that's like some barely visible negative space right in the center. Fair enough. Oh, hold on. Well, I'd have thought. I didn't want to do any of that. Come on. There we go. Cooperate with me, game. It's like there's not many shapes, and they're all pretty small, but the angle of them is all weird. You see where what I'm trying to match up here. There we go. Trying to get this one without using any tokens, because it would feel silly to me to use them. Seems like this one, so maybe not? No, never mind. What is this? Maybe I'll go back to that one later. Okay, good. Perspective on that guy was a little warped. There we go. Martial arts. Artist unknown. Not gonna tell you what any of them are. Figure that out yourself. Yeah, I went over the time, but I didn't use any tokens. Happy about that, and now the pieces all look like they're rotating in my brain, because I stared at that for too long. God, we're only halfway through. Gonna be here for a hot minute. Hot minute. I apologize for singing. Sometimes you just gotta belt one out, you know? Oops. There we go. That looks pretty correct to me. But yeah, Vampire Survivors. I've started playing it again. That's not how I wanted to start that sentence. Let me reformulate my thoughts. Right. So the big-ass Castlevania DLC came out for that last month at time of recording, and people are loving it, and I'm sure I will love it too, because I love Castlevania. It's one of my favorite game series. I wish I could record more of it for the channel, but my laptop sucks. We've been over it. I'm not going to dwell on it. But it's been a while since I've last played the game, at least until recently. I hadn't like thought about it much, but then I happened to watch a streamer play some of the Castlevania DLC, and I'm like, damn, this looks fun as shit. I gotta get back on this horse. This weird, like, this horse that's shooting hundreds of bullets at thousands of enemies per minute. It's a very particular horse. But I'm not doing the new DLC right away. I'm one of those weirdos that has to play everything in order. So, I have like 4 other DLCs to catch up on, and so I've been working my way through the first one, Legacy of the Moonspell, which is an original DLC. It's not a crossover, and I'm almost done with it. I literally have. Actually, I'm pretty sure I am done with it. I'm done with the DLC, but I'm missing one achievement from. There we go. Heian Temple, photographed by Adalberto Rios Szalay. Pretty cool looking, and refreshingly quick too. Anyway, I'm done with like the main content of the DLC, but I have one missing trophy that I haven't gotten yet, so I'm working on that. It's I'm trying to complete one of the adventure modes. Adventure mode is a little weird. It's sort of a mini campaign that you work through, and it has like you have like a set amount of things. Not everything carries over from the base game. It's weird. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble explaining it. It's not that hard of a concept. But, holy shit, I just solved that so fast. Mount Fuji. Artist unknown. Seriously, how the... Okay, moving on. I'll take it. But yeah, adventure mode is basically it's a like a sort of mini campaign that you have fewer things to work with. You don't have all of your unlocks from like the base game, and you know you got to do certain tasks to clear it. And I just have to do the final level and that adventure mode, and then I'll be done. And I have the tools I need to do it. I just haven't done it yet. But once I'm done with that, and I finally have all the achievements in the base game plus the first DLC, I will take a little break, because I don't want to burn myself out by like binging too hard on it, because I will do that if I let myself. When I originally received the game as a Christmas present from an acquaintance in a Discord server that I'm in, I played nothing else for like a solid month. And I was having a great time, but once I was done, I'm like, okay, I need to take a break for a little while, and that was several months ago. But now I'm Now I'm back, and I say ready to do more. But once I finish this DLC, I'm gonna take a little break from it and play some other game in my Steam library. I need to like, I don't know. I have some options. I could like go back to my Chrono Cross playthrough and finish getting all the achievements for that, just because I was having a good time doing that and didn't really have a reason to not do it. Or I could go to the playthrough like the Castlevania Dominus collection a little bit, because I finally got that a little bit ago. I don't know if I've talked about that yet, but the Haunted Castle remake is good shit. You should play it if you get the chance. And I played a little bit of Dawn of Sorrow just to like reacquaint myself with how it works. And I love those DS Castlevanias, but haven't played much of them so far. But I can and should change that soon. This needs to go here. Or I could play some of my other Steam games that are like basically untouched. What the hell piece goes here? I'm confused. I'm missing something. Clearly. I just need to see what it is. Is it this? It's that. I have gone through a lot of hint tokens today. Not happy about it, but it is what it is, I guess. There we go. Alright, I gotta knuckle down and finish this thing. Rotascope. Knuckle down? I think the expression is buckle down. Why did I say knuckle down? I don't know. Knuckle down would be a pretty okay name for a beat 'em up, I think. Knuckle down. Take to the streets, March 24th, 2025. That was just the first name. That was just like the first release date, like plausible sounding release date that came to mind. I don't know. I don't know how my brain works sometimes. Isn't it your brain? Don't worry about it. Oh my god, I feel like I should not be having this much trouble. I'm about to use another... Screw it. God, that's like what, the third, fourth Japanese yen, artist unknown. That's like, what, the third or fourth free puzzle token I've used this video? I don't know, I haven't been keeping track. I probably should be. Tokyo's rough in terms of puzzles. At least I got my hint token back. And at least the last 2 puzzles shouldn't be that hard. Lens benders aren't difficult. They're just time-consuming. I'll get it. If I can find where to start first. Where do you start first? Okay, there we go. Good foliage, my favorite. There we go. Now we can attach that big, obvious sky piece. Shout out to big, obvious sky pieces. Why did I say that? That makes no sense, even in context. I never claimed to be smart. It's fine, we're done. Heian Jinhu Temple Shrine, photographed by Jeremy Hoare. I hope that's how you pronounce that name. I sincerely apologize if I'm accidentally being rude. Alright, last puzzle. Yeah, this really looks like part of the handle to these blades. Pommel? Pommel. Probably the right word. I think it's the right word. There we go. Let's see. Where did that go? Where the piss? Okay. Jesus, that... It fully disappeared on me for a second, like, This doesn't seem like it'll be that hard once I get some momentum going. It's just... You know, gotta do that first. Gotta do the dang thing so I can do the dang thing. It makes sense, don't worry about it. Okay, good. Finally making some progress now. If only a little bit. Hold on. Yeah! Saw that shape. Saw that opal shape. Where did that even go? Okay, I guess it went to the other side. Fair enough. Let's try and get some of the more obvious looking pieces out of the way. Hold. There we go. This obviously goes over here somewhere. Just gotta find where. Or not. Missing something here. Alright, maybe I'll come back to that one. It's fine. Got other pieces to worry about. Like that one. I kind of lost my train of thought from earlier, but the short version is, Vampire Survivor's good. Be careful you don't play too much of it. Ringing endorsement for a video game. Fun! Do not play for too long, you will regret it. There we go. Oh, I have an idea. Yeah! Idea successful. I'm trying to see if I find another, like, oval shape, but I don't offhand. So maybe I'll just come back to that one later. Local bird silently contemplates puzzle. Hell yeah. Local bird quietly says hell yeah upon successfully placing a piece in the puzzle. Where did those go? I'm not sure. I'll figure it out. It's just taking a minute. Really? Okay. Ah, that makes more sense, I guess. Not sure where a lot of these fancier patterns are supposed to go to be... Okay, to be quite honest. Okay. Fair enough, I'll take it. Getting there. Getting there quickly. Super quickly. And there we go. Tantos. Artist unknown. Just some Tantos, you know. Hear a loud noise, start bucking like a bronco. Okay, we're done with Tokyo, thank Christ. Take us out of here, narrator lady.
Anansi knew he could eat every bite of that dinner, though he supposed he ought to leave a few bites for Turtle. He began to fill up his dish with food. "You can't eat with your coat on," said Turtle. But as soon as Anansi took off his coat, he bobbed up to the top of the pond. Realizing he had been tricked by Turtle, Anansi trudged home again, as hungry as when he had come. Find Anansi.
Okay, hopefully Nairobi will be less difficult than Tokyo was. God.